problems. I don't get myself into trouble. I'll try not to start any fights, but I might have to end some.
Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through.
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Thank you. Sorry, I just had to say that. I just had to. I heard you're having a heat problem. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
And I'm sure your capable staff can stay ahead of the problem.
My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
I see. But surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
So what can I do to help? You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it. That's where we go down in that lift. Got it. I'll take care of that right now. How do you know the parts are still there?
I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets, just like my grandmother taught me. The station's radiators haven't changed since her time, and her records say the parts should be there. I trust them.
Got it. I'll take care of that right away. But there's a catch, right?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Okay. Have you tried sending anyone down to get the parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Thank you. None taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
See, I'm not very much valued around here. I'll get you those parts from the deck bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
You know, one thing I like about the conversations is that you don't need to go through, and sometimes can't go through,
What can I do for you, Captain?
every possible option. So, which keeps them shorter, and it also means that your conversations take a definite direction, which I quite like. You don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after 2 things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
You must not like Udon Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udon Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
Okay. And how do you keep them at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Back to my other questions.
You've got my attention.
Parvati, you wanted to talk to
What?
Junlai.
I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlai. Chief Junlai.
Junlei is fine.
Is she making a play on my companion there? Nudge Parvati to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Anything, she says. I think she's, I think she's making a play there. Silently encourage Parvati.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
I like her character. Whisper, nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Okay. We'll be on our way. Oh, nice. Points and perks. Can I nick this stuff? Clearly not. Let's go get some bits then.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
I'm looking for something. There's got to be something to steal down here. An extendo site. That's sealed. Okay. Nothing to steal. Well, nothing I'm going to steal when everyone's watching me anyway. Right, let's take a look at our skills. What was I going for? I got my long guns up. I quite like how they are now. So before I go beyond 50, because I don't think I need to rush too much, I'm happy with that stuff. Dialogue. That would be 10 points. I don't care about intimidate. It's persuade I really want. I don't care about lie and intimidate. Stealth needs to go up. Lockpick up to 40 would be good. But all it does is you find more bits in containers? Huh. Apart from making it easier to get into stuff, or being able to open tougher containers, maybe that's not so essential as I thought. The others will be good skills to have. Tech stuff. Medical. The third drug mixing slot might be good. Science. Tinkering cost is reduced by half. That's nice. Engineering. Break down weapons and armor for a 20% chance to extract a basic mod. Oh, and repairing stuff has a chance of making stuff pristine, which is worth more stuff. Okay. Leadership. Companions gain extra armor rating. Companions skill bonus to player skills. Plus, okay, that could be useful. Expert. Inspired precision. When companions kill an enemy, the party gains critical hit chance plus 20%. Nice stuff. And determination is... novice. The Halo heals you and your companions, but they get 30% of the healing effect. There's lots of good stuff in this. Let's go with... I think I'm going to go with a lockpick. For now. Yeah, I'll get this up to 40. Ching. That's what I wanted. Hack. 3 more points. Do that next time, I think. Accept that, and I'm on to perks. One more, then I can start looking at tier 2 stuff. So what do we want? Vendor prices. Base health. That 50% base health is a definite possibility, I think. Lone wolf, no. Traveller. Fast travel when encumbered. That's not a problem. Walk speed. Now, tactical time dilation recharge. That could be really useful. Ammo stock, nope. Weapon and armor durability loss. That could be useful. Eesh, that one, to stop my stuff wearing out quite so fast, I am very tempted with. Either that or the base health. What are these other ones anyway? These aren't necessarily brilliant. Dialogue skills up by 10. Let's go with base health. I don't think I'm going to go wrong with that one, am I? Okay, nice. We'll take that. Pavati's got a new... Oh, she's got skills to put up as well. So, a new perk. And I need to get 2 of these. So, she's got extra engineering. You thought health, Pedro? It did seem like an obvious choice. That's too good to pass up. Threat. Range damage. Melee damage. Let's give her 10% range damage. Oh, nice. So, oh, right, she didn't need 2 more. Oh, I was looking at the wrong ones. Okay, fair enough. This is a tier 2 thing. That'll do. And the old vicar. What's he got? Are we going to do the same thing? Is anything interesting for him? let's make him into a bit of a tank. So let's apply that. Because he does like to get in close with his shotgun and his great big telescoping staff. He's got some better armor we can put on. We can give him a moon helmet. And what's this? This is some... He's got 10 armor from there. Tech skills +5. Dialogue skills. Doesn't really matter. So let's leave him with that. Doesn't look like it's good armor or tanky armor, but it'll do for the moment. Right, we're going down here. Terror on the... what? Okay, we've got a bounty on this guy. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to go to combat this, but let me just take a look at what the quest is. It's not the worst contract. Which one is it? Captain McCred was last sighted... Alright, that's just a bounty for him. And we need to get parts for... What's this one? Drinking sapphire wine. Check with Pavati back in the ship... Alright, we don't... Oh no, I want this one then. Happiness is a warm spaceship. We need to get new parts for the radiator array.
Who there? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
I'll parley with the king. He's an engineer. I'll help myself to this stuff then. Doesn't seem to mind that. This could be a really good fight if that's where we go. Anyway, let's have a talk.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
It might be in a minute.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Let's see. I can persuade him. Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
Let's have a look. I'm here for some parts Junlei sent me.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
Can we save him? What are you going to do to that poor engineer?
We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells, making this broken angel fly again.
You'll find loads of better armor and weapons to give you to companions a little later. Yeah, I sold most of the early stuff. It just seemed pretty trashy. So can I grab that part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
I see. Should I do... I'm going to lie. Those parts are leaking deadly toxins. I'll just come back after you're dead.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Got it. Thanks, McCred. We probably will pick up the bounty on this guy, but we might just see how this goes first and see what we can have a look around. Do I get into trouble for doing that?
Resetting actions.
No? That droid said something. So picking the lock didn't get me into trouble, but obviously taking all that stuff would. So, what did you say? The stuff's out back. Can I have that?
Up at this place. Cut them off.
Careful with that shit.
I want the stuff. Stairs. What's she saying? Out here?
Like worms in their shrooms.
Is that someone? Yeah, I am being watched. Okay.
Find
Assault
a new
rifle.
friend. My backside's still smart.
What the hell's that blue stuff?
Does everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew?
Nope. Your ass is a priceless canvas now that it's home to an original McRed.
I guess I'm honored.
What's this? It's like a little fungus growing thing. Let's see. The quest. I think they want to be over that way. I suppose I should probably take a proper look around because I am going to have to shoot my way out of this lot at some point. There's too much stuff. I can't... I find it hard to bring myself to say, yeah, let's be friends with this guy. Let's be peaceful because there's so much tasty looking loot. It's hard to pass this up.
It's so cozy.
Is that the word? Anyone looking? Not what I was after anyway. It's up. Oh. I thought it was going to be at the ladder that was further along, but... Outlaw. Where's the engineer crew anyway? Have I got the actual correct one on? Yep, I have.
Did I hear something? What do you think you're doing?
Nothing at all. Intimidate. Intimidate whatever I want.
Don't let me catch you around here again.
Okay, so that does answer the question about whether you get into trouble for picking locks in front of people and stuff. I don't know why I didn't upstairs then before. But not a problem. We learned. And we talked our way out of it.
Automech patch? McRed wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
I like running around, checking stuff out.
Wake up. There's no such thing as pizza. It's all open-faced pasta.
So let's take that.
Leia's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
The question is though, do I kill them now or do I come back? I think I'll leave them alive for now. Did I find the engineer? All that XP. All that XP. Let's quick save. What we're going to do, we're going to have a sniper rifle. Where's McRed gone? I want him dead first. He wants to be the first one down. Captain McRed. Here we go then. Boom! Boom! I'm blind? Why am I blind? What the hell? What did that do? Why could I not do another Hang on, am I shooting into glass there? Hang on. Let's just crouch. Dead. Okay. Why couldn't I pull off a second shot? It said I was blind or he was blind. I don't understand why I couldn't pull the trigger a second time with my gun. It wasn't out of ammunition, was it? What went wrong there? Incidentally, this doesn't look like the best of defensive positions to hold up, so what I'm going to take up instead is up here. Because this looks better. We can hold that.
Can't spell groundbreaker without broken. Oh, wait.
Fantastic, we've got
Or
them.
we can hold
Now
this.
we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Let's go. Let's try it from here anyway. Boom.
Here we go. That one's done for.
Damn, has he run off? Oh, it's there.
That's the last of them.
So we just killed them bit by bits there? I thought the entire crew was going to come in at that point. Well, let's just loot everything in here just in case. Was it because I went for the head honcho first. Was that the mistake I made? Can I see him from here? That's not him. There he is. But is this... Is that glass I'm trying to shoot through, or is it just open? Let's find out. Doosh. Nothing. Okay, I can't shoot through that apparently. Oh, take all that. So what's up here? Nothing? Nothing. Okay, just a different way around. A jeweled ring and a vortex mace. So what happens if I go and stand here?
What do you think you're doing?
Intimidate, whatever I want.
Best make yourself scarce now.
Boom.
Here we go.
This doesn't seem like the best weapon. Oh, I need a shotgun. Oh god, have I not got a shot cannon? I haven't. It's that thing that I'm concerned about. I do have a... that thing's useless now. Where's my shock assault rifle? I haven't sold it. I didn't sell it. Where's it gone? I've got a shock cannon. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. I don't know what a shock cannon does. Nope, take Q off. Let's have a quick heal up. How does this work? You have to charge it up so much. It's doing... That doesn't look to be working at all. That's rubbish. That's Captain McRed. Come on, I'm going to have to get lucky. I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Take another one of those. Quickly reload. So the fight didn't quite go how I had planned, I must admit. Boom! Oh, God. Oh, that's alright, it worked, it worked. That shock cannon is rubbish. I'm really, really not impressed with that. Maybe it's just really short range. I don't know. Let's re-equip. Just a Oh, there it is. There's the damn thing. Right, switch them over because I know how these work now. You think you need to keep the trigger pressed with a shock cannon, but maybe wrong. Never did heavy weapons. I was expecting it to like have a big beam of lightning or something. But that's okay. I know what that does. And the machine gun is okay-ish. A bit long range for that. Shot his legs away. This isn't terribly accurate. I think I prefer... I do like the assault rifle. Oh, my companions are back. That must mean we're out of combat, which is nice. Claim the bounty. Should be a whole lot of stuff for me to pick up down here now. What else needs reloading? Just check. Yep, thought so. That one should be okay. And what's that? Didn't really use that much. Well, we've got them cleaned out. It's a bit scrappy. You weren't into heavy weapons that much then, Pedro? What did you go with? Don't tell me you were a melee person. Well, that's the first thing we've shot, I think, in 2 streams. So it's good to get the guns back out. Captain McRed was more dangerous than I was expecting. I underestimated him a little bit. Just a tad. There was some guy upper stairs over here. Is he still in here? The Outlaw Squad leader. What? I'm just going to go up to him. Actually, is he not actually... I can talk to him?
The back bays are all the home we have, and the only home we need.
Boom! That didn't kill him? Are you kidding?
I don't think that's working!
That's the last of them.
Holy crap. I thought a shotgun to the head at point blank range would have just nuked that guy. Maybe he's got a really good helmet on. 3 playthroughs, dumb melee, intelligent sneaking long guns, and then pimped science weapons. And the latter was the most OP. Oh, what is that? A plasma cutter? Oh, okay. Oh, it's in the thing. I couldn't see it. Okay. Pimped science weapons. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I like the... I like the assault rifles. And the machine gun's good, but it's like massively inaccurate at longish range. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws. Not even for selling, they just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of a sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Now McRed, he's always happy to see me, calls me his fungus lad. Update, McRed just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. Or to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about McRed much anymore. I'm happy to say. This game is just a massive loot fest. Is that everything? Looks like everything. 100 science weapon perks, and all the prismatic hammer. Special features, it fires a beam of all damage types. Nice. One-shots most things. Yeah, I'm just going to play with the guns. I'm not going to invest too many points into one specialist thing so far, because I want to kind of see what I like. I do like having some range, although, you know, in a situation like this, range isn't the big be-all and end-all thing. Is that somewhere else to inspect? Just a shortcut down there. Well, we've got our stuff. We've got a bounty done. We've dealt with people. I think we are good to go. I'll have to reassess that shot cannon. It's not the worst unless it's Borst worst. Was she just eating directly off that pig? Like pulling bits off and eating it? That's grim. No, let me in. We have the bits.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Hey Goliath, how are you doing tonight? Looking forward to the weekend? Gonna be partying like an animal. I've got the parts for the radiators. What's now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
There isn't. I found them by accident earlier and killed them. Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Okay, I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay, let's go and fix the radiators, I guess. I like that there's a heat haze around because it's too hot in here. That's a nice little touch. You know, this sort of scenery and stuff, It kind of reminds me of, was it BioShock? I didn't have the game. I think I had a demo of it, though, that I played. Maybe it's going back a long time.
The controls are in the back of the machinery staff area.
Oh, okay. I see. We've got creatures. We'll bring the machine guns for this, I think. No, we won't have a shotgun. Boom! What the hell? What the hell happened there? Did that, like... It just shot straight at me. I shot it and it went straight for my head. I thought it had launched something. Where are you going? She's obviously still in combat. What's she seen?
That's the last of them.
Okay, thanks. I mean, I would never have known that thing was up there, to be quite honest. You need to specialise in one weapon type, as you can only invest in one at a time above 50, and you'll want your chosen one to be 100 by the end. Long guns is a good choice, enough variety. Yeah, because they include, like, sniper rifles and assault rifles, don't they? I like the idea of going handguns, because I just think it looks cool. It fits in well with my character theme. But, do they have good any handguns that are, like, particularly good at range? Or can you put a sight on a handgun? Is that possible? Can you mod it like that?
Good news, some tells you the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news, diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Oh, thanks.
Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to.
Do I
can always fix them later.
Did I miss anything down here? Apart from a load of dead bugs. Yep, thought I did. And this thing... What's this got on? Archive logs and transmissions. Arrival confirmation? To HHB, Earth headquarters, transmitted via probe, arrived at source. My honest report, the groundbreakers successfully arrived at the Lagrange point. Oh, this is going back a bit. A stern reminder. Some very rich and savoury elements among our colonial neighbours seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities. I see. That's cool. That was going back about the origins of Groundbreaker and why they're independent. Bit of interesting lore, I think. I think handguns would need you to be fairly sneaky to get close up, but never really tried them. I shall get... There's a couple of other points or skills I want to get to 50 before I worry about specialising. And then in that time, I'll have had a proper chance to see what's what and get a feel for what guns I want to play with. That's bad. That's not